go back and grab that, the thief ring. The game-breaking ring, as I like to call it. I don't know if anyone's noticed yet, but the AI in this game, like their pathfinding, is not the best. And you can really mess with that with a thief ring. Especially against certain bosses. The man-eaters, like, I would definitely use it against the man-eaters because that boss is bullshit as it is. It's definitely my least favourite part in the game. My least favourite boss. And again, it might be easier with this character. Just shoot magic at it. Remember that leaping mechanic? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. That's the last time we'll ever use that leap again. Right, I'm not going to equip it. I do want to have a look at it. Thief ring. Yeah, become harder for enemies to detect. Ancient sapphire ring that conceals the bearer's presence from enemies up to a distance. So yeah, can really mess with some enemies' AI. So where am I going now? Back up there, isn't it? Just trying to remember. It's been a while. Man, the bosses in this area is going to be so easy if I can just use flame toss at it. I think I've got some pine resin as well. So I can use that to give my sword a fire effect. See, I haven't gathered yet the boss is weak to fire. All the bosses in this world are weak to fire, apart from the final one. So I'm pretty well equipped. Ah, I love this bit. It's not often you get to use the traps in this game against enemies. Yeah, they're all lined up. Oh, great. Oh, satisfying to watch. Yeah, and then that's the next part of this world. After we beat the boss, that bridge down there. And over there is a dragon. Just chilling out. Okay. Should be a couple guys around here, I think. Yep. Okay. Ugh. Oh, they're so fast. Oh, bastard. Maybe I can firebomb them. Yep. See what I mean? They're very fast. Let's use this. Always mess up against spearmen. Always. Like, they just throw me off. I've never been able to figure out how to deal with them properly. Right. I am not grabbing those items. Not yet. Not until I beat the boss and I can come back. Because I don't want to go all the way around the way that I just came. It would take forever. If I keep dying and grab one item and dying again and grabbing another, no. No, thank you. Okay. No, he can't reach. Sweet. I thought he wouldn't be able to. Okay, that's useful. And so is that. Yeah, I remember like the first time I came through this area and I was just walking the whole way because I felt like one of those dragons was going to do something. But they're mostly don't really do much. The red one is the only one that... Well, you didn't have to worry about it. But it's the only one that will actually attack you when you're trying to grab the items. The other one you just have to avoid its tail. Just gonna leave them there for now. I know you can kill the red one, but you need like a stupid amount of arrows and just infinite patience. And just shoot it from afar until it dies. I just don't have the patience for that. Or the arrows for this character. Oh, this guy. This guy was eager. Okay. So I know what's coming. Yep. Come on. Do your thing. Now we leg it. Is he gonna go? No. Run. Okay, let's move further back. Should be safe to go in a bit. Yeah, okay. Go, go, go! I want to save some stamina for these. Oh, you bastard. I think he's coming back. He normally does. Yeah, I can hear him. Yeah, he's just there. Yeah, he just circles this area. I kind of want those items, but at the same time, I know better. Yeah, we'll just leave him alone. And open this. That's a big spear. Okay. So this area you gotta be a little careful with. Ugh. There we go. And release. Useful. Okay. And now should be like a bunch of guys in here. Yeah. Spear guy. Oh, I hate them. Ah, bastard! Run away. Yeah. And back in we go. Oh shit! Okay. That's what you get. See, it doesn't matter how many times I played this game, it would still catch me out. Okay. Yeah, this guy. Die. Get his attention. firebomb him. Take that. Be it. So I don't want to use them all. I've got 3 left. And jump on that. And keep going down. Oh yeah, there's this little balcony here. Yeah, and we're back at the beginning. I think Boletaria probably has the best level design in the game. It's not my favorite area by any means, but it's definitely got the most interesting level design. Like, if I had to name my favorite area, it'd definitely be Latria. Latria and the Valley of Defilement. The Valley of Defilement more for like the lore around it than the actual area. Well, the actual area is pretty cool, so but it can be a bit. It can go on. It's definitely the biggest area in the game, and probably the most annoying as well. Latria, on the other hand, is just awesome. Like, I can't wait to get there again. Nice. Okay, it's go time. I think I've got everything I want. Can't think of anything I've missed. And all this going all around this whole place just so I can open the front gate. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so right, let's let's get some space. Oh god. Oh, another one. Yeah, so the way you deal with this boss is you've gotta. The more of all these, like, I think they're called the hoplites. The more of these you kill, the more the actual boss will drop. Until there are none left. I think that's a good angle. Oh, you bastard. That was a bad angle. Oh, maybe not. Got a few there. It doesn't really matter if I run out of firebombs. I've got magic. I've got a lot of choices. I mean, I could just go for the kill there. Nice. Ooh. Okay, let's try some fireballs. Oh god. Not sure where that came from. Cool. Well, I think I want to be a bit more strategic with how I throw those. Oh no, I forgot to change. Way waste. Get the pin. Get the view. Don't know where I'm being hit from. Should be more careful. I don't want this to be a repeat of the Vanguard Demon. Okay, let's take this. I'll run this way. Okay, they're over there. Just pick out the stray ones. Him. Oh god. get a fireball. You get a fireball. Do I have more? No. Okay. Ooh, I should really be careful with using these spices. I don't think I can buy any yet. I definitely want to save some for the next area. Die! Oh god, shouldn't have gone close. Wait, I haven't been using my pine resin. That would be really helpful, I think. Let's just quickly equip that. There it is. Got 7. Okay, we've got some stragglers over there. Let's get rid of them. Oh god. Saw him. Oh god. Cool. You as well. I wish I did more damage. Wish I could just take them out in one. Yep. Get rid of them all. Get a few shots on the boss. That's right, run. Ow. Ah, an opening. Okay, it's changing formation there. Let's just buff again. Ah, I thought there was an opening. He hasn't lowered any of them. Very annoying. Get rid of him. Here comes a problem. Yeah, it's pretty much done. Nice. Done for. Just stop hitting them with those shields, I think. This again. I mean, at this point, I can pretty much just kill him, can't I? There you go. If you look closely, you can see an archer. Oh, I don't think I was close enough. But yeah, if you look closely, you could see like the essence or like the soul of an archer just drift out. That kind of ties in with the backstory of this world, where like some of the knights became demons. The ones trying to protect the realm where became demons. Okay, back to the Nexus. We are done here.
Welcome back. The Monumental awaits the above. Monumental will explain the Nexus to thee. We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world, lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus, and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Okay. By the power of the Monumental, the 4 sealed archstones have been unlocked.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, a deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
You definitely want to say yes to this, or else you can't get a ring later on.
Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Okay. So, objective established. Kill the archdemons, so that the old one takes notice of you, and then go kill the old one. Pretty straightforward. Right, let's grab some items. Yeah, but I think one of the implications with the story in this game is that, yeah, this is the second demonic scourge. But I think it's implied that it's happened a fair few times before. Not just from like that bit of dialogue, but also, I mean, we won't really get to see it until the end of the game, when we actually face the old one. So I'm not gonna say too much about it. But yeah, there's like a heavy implication that the demonic scourge has happened more than the 2 times that we know of, which is, you know, the one that's presently happening, and then the one that happens during the Monumentals, like ring of power, when they were around. Anyway, there's some items around here that I want to try and get. So let's see if I can manage to get at least one. I can't remember what they are, but they'll probably be handy. Oh god. Oof. Lucky. Newman grass, yeah, that's alright. I think that just heals on my HP. Okay, don't want to land on someone and accidentally aggro them. There we go. Okay, what have you got? Now we can actually level up.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Eye stones briefly connect the fused worlds. Should you lose your physical form, remember the eye stone. So I think that's multiplayer items. The maiden in black manipulates souls with inhuman prowess. Her strength allows her to wade slayers of demons. Okay.
What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls?
Yes.
Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own.
She's actually an interesting character. You barely learn anything about her.
Soul of the mind,
Right.
heat life's ether.
So I'm thinking,
Soul of the lost,
first things first,
rejoice
vitality.
its vessel.
Yeah,
Let strength be granted
like
so
that.
the world
I'm happy with
might
that.
be mended,
But then
so the world might
I'm
be
probably just going to stick to 3 stats, which are vitality, intelligence, and magic. I don't think I'm going to get like too experimental with this character, because I was thinking of going for both magic and faith, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I'll see as I go along, but for now, I think my main goal is to get, you know, vitality, intelligence, and magic to like a decent amount to reach the soft cap for all of them. Hopefully I can buy a spell as well. Yeah, does she have anything to say?
Myself. I am only here to tend to each flame. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Okay, and now we need spells. Yeah, spells. So I think Frake's apprentice is here. Yeah, he is. Sweet.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from his cell in Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Can I afford anything? Soul Arrow is the one I'd really like. Maybe... I don't need it yet for the next area, so I think I'm okay. I don't need anything else. Soul Arrow is probably one I want. It's the one I want most, so I'm just gonna save what I have for now.
Master Frake is a great man who has systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he is likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Master Frake as soon as possible. All the more reason that
that's it for him.
Must meet Master Frake as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any spells from him. Not right now.
I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake as quickly as possible.
And then I think the priests are on the other side now. So let's have a word with them. I think he's got new things to say as well. So yeah, like as you can tell, this place gets a lot livelier as we go on. She's got new dialogue as well, I think.
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alant left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
Yeah, so she... I mean, for a minor NPC, she gets a lot of, like, interesting backstory.
If I did not have my miracle stone shard, keepsake
Yeah,
of
she
my
gives you a pure...
I may not have survived.
a pure faint stone, which is good for upgrading weapons into blessed weapons. But we won't be doing that.
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his augustness.
Yeah, this guy just like ditched Saint Urbain, one of the NPCs we meet later on, who sells us faith spells.
O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself.
He gets so cocky later on when you do save him. And then yeah, we have this guy. I don't think he even.
A warrior from afar, are you? May you enjoy victory in battle. Umbasa.
Yeah, this guy doesn't even bother selling you spells if your faith is too low. So you're kind of stuck with one or the other, depending on your stats. Did we speak to Baldwin?
It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge the ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, eh? I'll be thankful that I can do
Yeah,
anything
no,
for you
we
at all in
we
this
did exhaust this dialogue.
place.
Just couldn't remember.
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not going to last long here.
I think the this guy has some new dialogue. I forget his name. I want to call him Disciple of Blue because of Dark Souls 2, but I know that's not his name.
Have you met the last surviving Monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now, they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty, if you ask me.
Yeah, this guy's always pretty down.
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you. The black-robed maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's the morose one, with eyes sealed, compacted by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware, do not decay into a foul beast.
Yeah, there's an interesting story. There's an interesting story behind the Maiden in Black, which we'll get to much later on. So the next thing I want to do, well, the next thing I really want to do is kill myself. So I haven't talked about the world tendency system in this game. It's kind of it kind of works a bit like a morality system, you know. Back in the 7th gen, every game had to have a morality system. So Demon's Souls did something quite interesting with it. On paper, anyway. Hold on, there's an item down here. Where each world will have either white world tendency or black world tendency, and it can go towards pure white or pure black. And depending on which one it is, different events will happen. Black phantoms will spawn, or certain ways will become accessible. Ooh, wasn't sure about that one. Yeah, new paths will open, things like that. And the way you change that is either by beating bosses, which it moves the world tendency towards white, and if you want it to go towards black, then you have to die in your body form. But what happens then as well is that the game gets harder. If you're going more towards pure black, then the game gets much harder. If it goes towards white, it gets easier. So enemies have less HP, they do less damage, you have more defense, and vice versa. So why not keep it pure white? Most people, they normally just kill it themselves here in the Nexus because that has no effect whatsoever on the world tendency of any other world. So they can just go through the worlds in soul form, and that way if they die, well, that has no effect on the world tendency, which in effect has no bearings on whether certain events will happen or not. If I explained that right. Probably not. Or if I explained it myself. But yeah, we kill ourselves. So our death has no effect on the world tendency, basically. Now, the next thing I wanted to do, I think we're all done here. I got that item, I want my souls, and then we'll move on. Yeah, we're gonna go back to where that dragon was, and try and pick up some of its treasures, because there's some fairly useful stuff there. In particular, there's a ring that'll be very useful for when we go into the next world. Cool. So, yeah, because the next world is... There are a lot of enemies that use fire. We get the flame ring, which lowers fire... Well, increases resistance to fire. So it's just going to make things a little bit easier, especially against the bosses there. I think I still have some pine resin left, so that's going to be useful against the upcoming boss. Right, we are all done here, I think. So let's move on. So we can just spawn from the Lord's Path. Archstone of the Phalanx Demon. Past the huge crater of Boletarian Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons. The cliff pathway, which leads to the inner ward, where knights make their abode. That's where we're going.